a Christmas mall they have in Washington, D.C. Here it is. See all these people lined up and selling stuff. But I'm in line for when the Churros things open because they are best churros in the country, well, at least in Washington for now. And they're filled with things like vanilla cream and chocolate and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get some of these and bring them back to my son's house who watching the soccer game. I'm sure there are a lot of people who eat churros every day that are watching soccer this morning. But what I want to cover today is 4 ways you can learn how to make extra cash by being trained to get government grants. Actually, this is through Lesko Help. So if you remember Lesko Help, not only do we teach you how to get government grants for almost anything, we train you how to do it yourself, so you don't need us. And we have a bunch of ways of doing that we give out money. And this is what we do with our profits. We have various ways we give profits back to members. And one you probably know about is the $60,000 every month that we give out now. And the next month will be in January 4th is our next government grant giveaway. And we've been doing that for a year or so now. And we've given out almost $500,000, so we're going to keep doing that as long as we're profitable. And we're a small business, so this is a lot of money for us. But we have another way too. Every month we pick out 4 people who really worked hard at learning how to get government grants. See, this is something you should have learned in school. Yeah. And I don't think that they teach you about the 4 branches of government, but they don't teach you about the 20,000 grants in government. Yeah, that's what you should know, because that's what the government has to help you get through this life that we all have. Yep. And that I think we should be teaching at the high school level, so people know about that. But they're not. So we do it. So we have a little program set up. It's all the self-managed program. And you do it on your own time or whatever. And those that do it the best every month get an extra $250. Yeah. Now, that's pretty good, I think, don't you? So that's sort of neat. Also, what we have is our government grant Gopher Awards. So this is really, the Gopher Awards is actually, it's just a trophy. It's a trophy for a government grant that you got, and you figured it out and applied and went over the hurdles and something, and you get a trophy. We send you a trophy, and it's really a coffee mug with a trophy on it, but it's something to brag, because then we call you a government grant Gopher Award. So that's another thing. Now, also what we're doing is giving out free computers. We have about 25 computers we're giving out. We still have some more, and I think we'll do this, after we go through this 25, or actually I think we're up to 35 now, that we'll give out this 35, and then next year we'll start doing that again. I don't know, probably every month. That seems to be the best thing that works for us. So every month we do this. Let me show you the Churro line here. See, they're starting to open. Oh, sorry. They're starting to open up now. And so we're in line. So you got that. You got computers, you got a trophy, you got $250 or $1,000 or $500. So that's, we're doing this every month, for people to do. Are the computers available on Facebook page? No, you have to go on the Lesko Help 2 to apply for the computer. And that's it. And there's a little thing you have to do, and that is to find the local people. You go to findhelp.org, and you find the organizations that give out free computers where you live. So you contact as many as you can, and if you don't get one, then you come to us. See, that's what we do. Okay? So it's important that you try. What we're all trying to do is teach you how to research and do this yourself. You shouldn't be using me. You can learn how to do this, and the faster you do that, the more you can help yourself and other people and everybody to learn this system. It's not magic. It just takes some perseverance, and that's what we tell you. Because if you don't get it the first time, then we have to show you other ways to do it. And that's what it's all. Tammy's here. What are you doing up so early, Tammy? It's cold as hell. I wish it was. I was in California. This is why I think a lot of old people go to Florida. It gets too cold up here. So here, I'm getting close on the Churro stand here. Here, you want to see the folks? See? All right, Churros. Oh, they don't even have some made yet. See, that's me. I'm two back. And then there's a whole section of Christmas gifts, pop-up stands that are around, and that's pretty good. Let's see who's next. Hey. Well, anyway, so yes, and so you try at the local nonprofits by finding them in 211.org or findhelp.org, and you have to call them. And that's what it is. You have to call to see if you're eligible, and if you're not, ask them where else. Where else can you get? Let's see, $4 each. I want 1, 2, 3, 9 churros, 3 of each. Hi, give me 9 churros, 3 of each. Okay.
Would you like them in a box, sir?
Please. I need a box. Pardon me?
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Your total will be $39.60.
Okay.
Can I get your name, sir?
Matthew.
¿Cuál? Había uno que estaba abierto en el store. Yo no la traje porque no sabía.
We good?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, it'll be over there. Thank you. So now I got to wait for him over here. But that's you get a little better feel of how many of these pop-up stores. And actually now, if you have a retail idea, there's so many, all local communities, downtowns, they've lost a lot of businesses, and there's a lot of local governments are giving you like free rent to start a business. Now that's pretty cool. And so contact your local mayor's office or whatever, your county or whatever, about starting up a retail store, because what they're trying to do is get more people to start these now, and so they're giving them grants and free rent and things like that. So there's a lot of ways you could do it a lot easier now than you can before. And that's important to take advantage of, because so many people, small businesses went out of business, and they create jobs. See, that's why the government has these programs for small businesses, because small businesses create jobs in our country. And so you hire a couple people, and you get 100 people doing that, so you got 1,000 people or so that get hired in small businesses. And that's important. So it's important that you know about the program. See, they won't tell you about it. Nobody knows about them. Very few people will know about any of these things that are going on. And that's a pity. I have to do it. I mean, I don't believe I should be in business. I think the government should be doing this, not me. But the government probably will never get around to doing it. And that's important too, to realize that. So you have to take the initiative. And it's true with everything. I mean, like getting a job or getting a date. You got to do some work on your part, to figure all that out. And that takes knocking on doors, and that's why we show you where. If you go to Google, you'll be overwhelmed, and you won't be able to find the place. But if you go to Find Help, see, Google will only show you people that want to charge you money. They want to make money there. So that's what they do. And so anything you get from Google is somebody who's going to get money from you so they could pay Google to find you. Now, at Lesko Help, everything we do is free. Every website we give you is somebody giving you money or somebody giving you free services. You don't have to worry about having money. I mean, if you're rich, you want to spend money, that's fine. But a lot of people need to change their lives and get on with it and get something better, don't have money. So that's why I figure that's what Lesko Help is. It's a place for people to go to change their life, solve financial problems, and you don't have a lot of money to do it. And so why pay for it? Because the rich people use this. I mean, see, what I used to do, the way I found this, was helping Fortune 500 companies use all these, free money and services, and they were millionaires. Yeah, so millionaires are using these programs to become billionaires. Yeah. So the average person on the street thinks there's some magic to it, or it's special, or no, it's not. It's just learning a system. They're all humans. They're all your neighbors that give out this money. The intro taught me in mindset. I remember that was the only thing I wrote was the intro in my last books, because the rest were just phone numbers. And that was sort of fun. And I enjoyed doing that because it was really teaching people. And see, that's what Lesko Help is about now, is about teaching people about this. Fancy meeting you and watching. And that's what's important, is that you learn the system. Yeah, see what they do with these churros, they fill them with chocolate and all kinds of things, and so they're really a cool thing to have. I guess I'm coming soon. I got none of them. They got a big crew watching this stuff, watching the soccer today, and that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. But remember, all those things apply for, when you become a member, apply for our $1,000 monthly grant. We give $60,000 out and $500 $1,000. Apply for the free computer. That's on Lesko Help too. And anybody can apply for that, but then you have to do that little research test to find out about what's going on. And then also the grant, a Gov't grant award. So what we do there is you show us how you got this money, how you got a grant. And we have 400 or more testimonials like this of people who were able to get all this and do it. And it sometimes it's easy, but most of the time it probably won't be. So you really have to be prepared to put in some time, some work, some effort. I've joined the site, just haven't made it to the classes. Yeah, and the free classes we have, that's another thing. I mean, we have it like 3-4 times a week now. You could get trained and learn from other people and get questions asked and everything. This is only $20. I mean, people charge hundreds and thousands of dollars, to get this personal help. And I don't believe people should do that because it's a government thing. We all own this anyway. And the government should be doing it. But they won't. I don't know if they're going to get to mine. Somebody behind me was getting theirs first. So it is there. It's part of our country. It's like a utility, and it's unfortunate that people have to charge a lot of money to show people about it, because I guess capitalism, that's what that encourages. And you really don't have to.
Thank you.
Hi, ma'am. You got my 9 coming?
Yours coming. Let
Okay.
the churros come out.
Oh,
Yours is
okay.
up next.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't lost somewhere. Let's see. So if you have any suggestions about how we could help people better, or what we should be doing, or to encourage people, I really want more members helping other members. I think that's where the real meat of this thing is members helping other members, because they go through the process, they know what's out there today, and they could tell you exactly where to go, how to do it, how they did it. And that's what Tammy does a whole lot of that. And that's why if you go on on Facebook and look under guides, Guides, And then under guides, what you want to look for is testimonials. And there's about 4 or 5 different groups there of testimonials that add up to over 400, people that's showing you how they got money from the government, the state, the links, who they applied to, how they did it. I just seen you live, and I want to know. I love what you do. Oh, that's so nice, Rhonda. You're amazing inspiration, real awesome. Oh, well, that's awfully nice to hear. I mean, there's nothing more important, I think, to do live. We're only here to help other people get through this mess that we all have to get through. So, and that's why I think if you could help other people and find out how to make money. Is that Lesko, you said? 9 of them? All right.
Oh, he's doing
Okay, thank you. Still looking. Well, listen, I think I'm going to get my churros, get on my way, take them over to my son's house so he could finish them after the game's over. Or maybe it's over now. I don't know. Thank you, Tammy.